What's up, everybody? Welcome back to a video, and today we are talking about my top 5 go-to-war knives, combat knives, shit hits the fan knives, bug-out knives. Top 5, I'm going to war and I need to bring a knife. Now, little disclaimer. I never served. I'm not in the military. I've never been to war. But I do know knives. And if I could pick a knife, and if I am going to go to war, state of things right now might be a possibility. These are the top 5 knives I'm going to have to pick from, or I would think about bringing, or recommend bringing. Alright, I lost the plate carrier and the boonie hat. We weren't doing that shit. But I do have my weaponized autism shirt, which gives me like 10 points, I think. Let's get into it. My first pick, people who have been watching videos on the channel, they're going to be like, fuck, dude, again? Yeah, again. The fallkniven S1X. I can't get over this knife. And especially when I'm talking about hooking this onto a battle belt or a plate carrier or anything like that, there's so many attachment options. It's got a lock on it. It's locked right now. The blade's not coming out, so you could jump with this. And you unlock it. You pull it out. Full tang, full steel. You can pry open a fucking hood of a truck with this thing, and it's going to keep asking for more. I have a full video on the channel. Go check it out. Enough said about this knife. It's badass. It is in the higher price range, but it's really worth it. I think out of most of it, this is going to be a top pick for a go-to-war knife, a shit-hits-the-fan bug-out knife. I know this thing is never going to fail me. It's always going to keep trucking. And if I have to get into a knife fight or combat or anything, it's got the ergonomics, it's got the weight. I feel very comfortable holding my ground with this knife and doing survival, bushcraft, any kind of skills test. This knife is going to have it handled. I want to give a huge shout out today to our very first sponsor of the channel, Summit Watch Club. Go check them out. They got a great selection of high-end watches such as G-Shock, Seiko, Yuma, Cousteau, Ball, all the great watches that you know and love, and many more. Don't forget that part. They're based out of Heber City, Utah. Great people over there, and an even better selection in watches. You have to go check it out. Based in Heber City, Utah. We really appreciate them being the first sponsors in the channel. Go check them out. I'll have all their links and everything down in the description below. And with that, thank you for your sponsorship, and we will see you in the video. Next off, a knife I've had for years. I absolutely love it. Is my Condor seax. It's got a kydex with leather, sheath, thumb ramp, wicked blade. Now, this doesn't hold an edge as much as a super steel, but with how easy this is to sharpen, it's phenomenal. It takes me 5 minutes to get this thing hair popping sharp again. And that seax blade, no matter what way you are thrusting or slicing, you are going to get some damage with this. That point always goes directly with your body mechanics straight out. Reverse grip, super comfortable. You can do a lot of bushcraft and survival with this handle. It's super grippy. Micarta. This thing's been carried a shit ton. Striking, pummel, bashing, opening coconuts, things like that. The kydex, you can hurry and take this leather off if you don't want to run it on a belt, which it's big enough to go on a duty belt. But if you don't like that and you want to carry it on the chest or something like that, this kydex is really great, has great retention, and you can hurry and undo those leather pieces, put whatever clips you want onto the kydex. Super versatile knife, super great knife. I would depend my life on this knife. It has done me great in the years I've had it. Phenomenal. Full in-depth review on this on the channel coming soon. Another knife I'm going to praise the shit out of is this lionsteel. I should have done research on it. I've had it for so long, I don't even remember the name of it. Screenshot it, Google image it, you'll be able to find it. Lionsteel, they make great knives out of Italy. This handle is so nice. It is a full tang blade, but the way that they mill it is it goes over the tang in the front. Super comfortable in the hand. Great hand guard, stop. Wicked blade. Striking pummel right there. You can get some serious work done with this thing. I've used it for 5 years now. It still looks pretty. It's nice and shiny and reflective. If that's something you like, I do. Multiple different handle materials. This is a great knife. The leather sheath on it, fantastic. You can run it on a belt, and it also has molly looping on the back. So you can attach this to a plate carrier, a belt, however you want to set it up, you can set it up. This is a really great knife. It's got the clip for retention, so it's not coming out, but also really easy to clip that, pull it out, and now you've got a fighting implement, close quarters. You can get down and dirty with this blade, and I know this thing would do some fucking damage. I've taken it to a pig, and holy shit. But also super comfortable in the hand for doing field craft and things like that. Super useful, super versatile. I absolutely love this knife. Now my top two, like go to war knives, it really does come down to the Tops b.o.b. Now I'm going to take this in more of a survival, shit hits the fan, end of the world type situation. It comes with an awesome kydex sheath. I have this custom Ronin leather holster sheath that he made for me with a little dangler loop, but I can also wear it on this loop higher up on the body. And the Tops Brothers of Bushcraft knife, this thing is wicked. I mean, end of the world knife. You're going to be able to find this in a museum 40 years, 400 years later. It is built to last. It's got the bow drill divot, which I've used a shit ton. And I've grinded and sharpened this thing so many times. I've took the coating off the back so I can scrape a ferrule rod with it. They give you this little notch in the back for a ferrule rod. I was never able to get it to work very well, so take that as you will. Super beefy, chunky handle. Don't have to worry about hot spots or anything. And you can beat this through anything. You can turn this thing into a spear, into an improvised spike hatchet. I've done so much with this knife that at the end of the world, bug out situation, survival situation, wartime situation, I really do think this is going to be my top pick. I've just used it so much. I relied on it so much. It's really easy to sharpen in the field with the 1095. Tops does a fantastic heat treat. The Rockwell hardness and everything. I cannot praise this knife much more because it really is fantastic. Great for bushcraft, fieldcraft, survival, and also fighting if it came down to that. I've cut myself on this knife before. It is razor sharp. That point will do some damage if needed. It's comfortable in a forward grip, reverse grip. You can get some serious work done with this. Now, if I'm thinking of only a tactical fighting knife, it boils down to this. This is the vikingtac from Tops, I think. Yeah, Viking Tactics USA collaboration with Tops Knives. Beautiful. This micarta with the red liner, or the red micarta, it's got this vine texture on the back and up here to the finger jimping, and it's got the blood grooves. This blade, if I knew I was getting into a knife fight and I couldn't have like a big ass Bowie blade, this is the knife I'm bringing to a knife fight. I mean, that point is ready to put in some work. The handle shape is almost like a pistol, but how it feels in a thrust is so forward. And a big thing, if you're thinking about a fighting knife, a tactical knife, go out in the woods with it. Start stabbing some fucking trees and shit. See how your hand feels. A lot of these tactical knives, you put them in your hand, you start doing some work with it, and your hand feels like it just went through the fucking meat grinder. This, I've put some work in with this knife, slashing and stabbing. Reverse grip just keeps asking for more. Super comfortable, super big lanyard hole. I mean, this is a beautiful knife, and I've been able to do field craft with it, survival tasks. Now, does it do it as well as the Tops b.o.b or some of these other knives I've shown you? No. Feather sticking, notching, it's not as great. It's just not. The blade geometry, the grind, it's not made for it. This is a tactical fighting knife, and that's what it's designed for. Pulling out, getting to work, using it as a fighting tool primarily. Now, it comes with this awesome fucking kydex sheath. These molly pieces right here, they just pop open, slide down, clips into the molly. Super easy, simple, awesome retention on this sheath. It's not going anywhere, but it's really easy to pull out, pop off. I love the sheath. A sheath makes up a huge part of the knife. This knife, this sheath, it's phenomenal. And this is the knife that I do run on my belt. Now, I carry it on my belt underneath these mag pouches. Right behind, I made this custom kydex sheath for it. Now, I like it in a crossbody because I can get it with both of my hands and deploy the knife any way that I want to. And that way, if one of my hands is occupied, I can get to it. And it's also not in the way. I really love this setup. I can kind of angle it where I need to be, but I always know it's going to be somewhere in this area. I can get to it, pull it out, and deploy it. And I love running it on my battle belt, just doing a little LARPing out in the woods or out on the range. This thing is phenomenal. Guys, that's my top 5 battle knives. A little bit of a shorter video. I've been releasing these top 10, top 5 knives. Let me know if you like them. And until next time, I'll see you in the next one.